Hi guys, and welcome back to 3D Practice, Day 2, Exercise 5 and 6. Another way to learn plasticity, of course. So let's get started and have fun. The first thing I'm going to do here is to set up the scene, because I'm in centimeter and I want my grid to be in millimeters, as all the drawings are in millimeters. So we're going to go to the settings here, preferences, grid and units, millimeters, and click there. Spacebar to center everything, and well, I got the blender mode enabled, so it's a control and middle mouse, and I drag forward, right here, there, and like that. Okay. We won't use the snap to grids. We won't use it anyway for this exercise, but object snap is enabled. So here, if I click there, you got face, curve, and edges, right? So yeah, we're going to start probably to do the main shape in this exercise. This box is a rectangle, so we're going to use the corner box. Have in mind, when you start to draw, you're going to have some options here on the bottom right. So square or C to center. So we got a C, and here you go. So the width, because if you look at it on the front view, the width is here, right? So the width is going to be 130 plus the radius of this bit, it's 20, so 150 by 40. So here 150 by 40, and the height is 10. There you go, 10. So we can start to do the bevel there. So it's 20. So yeah, I got everything selected here. That's for the selection control point. So it's 1, edge 2, faces 3, and for the body 4. So here I'm gonna hit 2, okay, to be in edge mode, edge selection, pardon. So there. So there's a little tip even yeah, for the bevels, is if you start the bevel, you will have a little box, right? And well, look, the little box just above. So with some figures, okay, that's a radius of the bevel. So if I release my mouse, right, I have to to put everything here by hand, so it's a bit tedious. There's another way to do it. Wait, I'm going to put show edge. Here you go. So I select here, I start, and straight away I keep my finger on the left click. Okay, so I got my left click here, and I'm gonna to input on the keyboard straight away a radius of 20. So 20. Here you go, and my finger is still on the mouse. I hit enter, enter, done. Okay, here you go. So top view it's 7, right? So we're on the top view, we're going to do this. So it's a circle with a radius of 10. So I'm going to take the circle tool, draw that, Okay, you see it's not on the surface. Look, it's not a problem really, because we're going to punch the whole body with with this shape. But if you want it on the face, no problem, you go on that, right? And we're going to input the radius, so it's a radius of 10. Alors, have in mind that when you draw a circle, it's not the radius there, it's the diameter, right? So it's going to be 10 plus 10, 20. Here you go, enter, top view, 7. We're going to move that right there, so it's at 130 millimeters. So G, and I'm going to input straight away 130 on the X axis, but be aware it's minus 130. Done, and right click to confirm. For this shape, we're going to use the 3 points square or rectangle. So you keep your left click, your finger on the left click, and you select straight away the 3 points rectangle. There you go. So we got that's okay. That's 20, and that's 40 here. For the circle, we're going to mirror. So it's Alt X. The mirror, you got it here, right? Alt X. And we're going to go for the freestyle, because I don't want a mirror on the axis, on the origin, right? I want it there in the middle of the rectangle. So F, and I'm going to go for the middle there. Right click to confirm, done. So we're going to clean up a bit with trim. So trim, it's T on the keyboard, T. So we're going to clean that, and that, and right click to confirm. We're going to join all those curves, because on that's the outliner, right? So you got all the curves there. So we are in curve selection. So we're going to select all those curves, but not this one though. So we're going to go more like that. All right. And G to join. Done. So we're going to hit C to cut. Okay, with this curve, the whole body. So for that, we need to be in several selection mode here. So I'm going to go for tab for everything. Yeah, by the way, when you want to select only one selection mode, keep the shift key, and you can toggle off everything, or tab for everything. And if you want to I don't know, probably disable the body here, you go with shift key. Okay, so we're going to leave it anyway. So at this point, so I got my curve selected. I'm going to hit C to cut, and then the body, left click on the body. So it's done. I'm going to confirm with the right click, and I'm going to hit the X key to delete. Here you go. So you got your punch there. Okay. So we're going to do this shape now. We're going to use the same tool, the box tool, and this shape, it's 50 because of it's not the radius, it's the diameter of the whole lot here. So it's 50 by 30 okay, plus 25 because we need the radius. Yeah. So it's 55. So 50 by 55. So box tool here, there, and there. Clack. So the width, it's going to be here. So the width is 50. Okay. The length, it's 10 here. 10, and the height we said 30 plus 25. Okay, so you can even input that 30 plus 25 and enter, boom, and enter again. So here's your shape. Okay, we're going to mirror anyway this shape on the other side. So we're going to take now those two edges and we're going to bevel that. So the bevel, it's 25, right? Because that's the diameter and we need the radius. So again, the tip, you keep your finger on your left click, and straight away on this little box above the handle, you see, we're going to you're going to put 25. Enter. There you go. Front view. This circle, it's a diameter of 30. So you see the center of the previous circle is here, right? So front view, 1. Clack. So tab, and we're going to put type 30 and enter. We're going to punch the same way. We done this punch here. So the curve selected, C on the keyboard to cut, and your body. It's done, and you confirm with the right click and delete with X or delete on the keyboard. Here you go. So you got everything there. So we're going to mirror with the top view this part on the other side. So how to do that? You select the whole body. You go for Alt X here, and we're going to go for the freestyle, or because look what happened. Okay, so Alt X F freestyle, and we're going to move our mouse on the right, because if I move it here on the left, of course we got the same result as previously. So on the right, don't forget to enable merge halves together. Anyway, if you forget to click on that and you confirm right click, you're going to have two solids, as you can see in the outliner. So you can choose both of them like that, and Q for to bowl in, and Q again here. There's lots going on there on the right, but if you hit Q again, you're going to union both solids, and to confirm right click, and here you go, you got your shape. Another thing too, before going to exercise 6, if you're far away from your shape, your body, you select your body, and on your keyboard you got slash, the slash key. So you hit the slash key, and you're going to zoom straight away, on your shape, your body. Okay, and you can pivot around and look at it if there's no problem. And yeah, we got redundant topology here, some, additional edges, so we can get rid of that easily. I'm going to show you. So for that, you got a special menu. It's called the F menu. You can have it there. See all the commands of Plasticity. So if you click that, you got lots of command there. So you can input whatever you want here in the search bar and find it easily. Okay. So imagine you're there. You can hit on your keyboard F, and look for topology, and you're going to have here delete redundant topology, Control T. That's the shortcut. Okay, if you don't remember, there's no problem. So you can assign with a right click a shortcut, another shortcut, okay, or add to favorite, because you can create some favorites. So if I click on add to favorite, look what happened when I go back to the F menu. I got it there. Okay, so depends on what you're working. So you can do several favorites there, and yeah, it's easy after to recall a function. There's no problem. So you select again the body F. We hit that, and look, you get rid of those extra edges, because that's a simple shape, right? If you creating a complex scene with several shapes and you leave edges hanging around, it's going to be a real problem at one point if you export that, for example, in another software like Blender or something else, and you're going to end up with troubles, with so much edges hanging around on your body, your solids. Okay, so see you in a bit for exercise 6. Welcome back for exercise number 6. In this exercise, we're going to use the line tool mainly, and probably we're going to use, it's going to be much easier to use the snap to grid, because it's a bit tedious. If we use the line tool, we input every stroke 30, and after 30 and 10 and so on. So yeah, let's enable snap to grid here, there, so 30. So yeah, you got it there, and my snap to grid is every millimeter, so I know it's 10, so, and that's 30. Okay, so 30, 10, 10, 30, go here, and we stop. So I'm stopping there because we got some angles there, and to avoid to calculate all the angles, it's much easier to draw this line here, 20 millimeters, and yeah, let's do it. So yeah, and one thing too is I could click again on the line tool I just used. There's a command in Plasticity. It's called, with the F menu, repeat last command. In my case, it's Control mouse 2. Mouse 2, it's on the right click. So you can put whatever you want there. So yeah, it's handy. So Control right click, and I'm going to draw a 10 millimeter line. Why? Because I don't know here if I need to start here for a 20 and stop here. Okay, so we're going to use now the scale tool, S for scale, and the scale tool works with ratios. So if I go here on the x-axis, I'm aiming at 20 millimeters line. Okay, so you can input 20 divided by 10. This is 10, this line, by 10, and enter. Here you go, you got your line that is 20 millimeters. You got it there, look. On the bottom right, you got some info. So this curve is 20 millimeters, okay? So we carry on with the line tool. So here it's 10. Right click. And now, a little trick, we're going to mirror that. And you notice the drawing here isn't centered to the origin. So we're going to I'm going to enable the line selection by 2 with 2 and take all the curves and go for G, F, you click anywhere, and F again, and everything is centered to the origin. Okay, so now I'm going to take this bit and I'm going to mirror on the other side. So Alt X, there you go, and right click to confirm. I can take, I could join every curves, okay, in this case, but it's useless because you can, select a surface. So for that, I'm going to enable everything here with Tab. Take my surface, and we know that the thickness it's 10. So you move there, okay. You notice here this little box here on the right. That's really handy. The tip in exercise 5 applies here, so I can just input in the keyboard, on the keyboard, 10. So 10, it's going to go the other way around, but it's okay. 10, and right click or OK or enter on the keyboard. To get rid of, those curves, you can go here. There's two options here, and with Shift key you select everything and H to hide. Okay, so I'm going to unhide that. It's Alt H. Okay, another way to do it, and quickly, it's on to focus on what you created. So you select the body and you hit on the keyboards the dots. Here you go, and all the other curves are hidden. Okay, you have only the body. Here you go. That's exercise 6. See you soon. Bye. Thanks for watching.